Well, what I know of it, Joe Dienger and his two sisters built that building, bought that property and built that building after they moved across the street, which is now Main Street, and they built a two-story section at first, and it was a general merchandise store. And then they built a one-story section later on. They lived in the two-story section, they lived upstairs. Strange things do happen in older buildings. Mr. Palmer committed suicide when he owned the building on the second floor.
I don't know if I would call it paranormal activity, but funny feelings. Maybe a little sensation, but not sure where it came from. And it happened once when I was upstairs by myself before the full renovation started. And I was by myself and it was really dark, and I was walking back toward the door, and I felt something on the back of my neck almost kind of brushed my hair, and just gave me chills, just kind of a cold feeling. So.
Haunting is a strong word, so I feel that maybe the presence of some kind of spirit may be here, and it may be Joseph Dienger, I don't know. There were many stories from people previously that had said that there was different activity and hauntings. The revival of the building meant putting his name back in the business, back on the business front. So I tell people I like to think that he's happy. We found tunnels that we didn't know existed. They're in the basement and they run underground to Kendall Inn, and then another tunnel that runs down the street to where Epicure is, and that used to be an old bank.
Well, I can tell you that when I was in high school, I worked at the Kendall Inn a long time ago, and in the wine cellar that was outside of the building, if you went down to the bottom of the wine cellar, you could definitely see a hole that had been dug there, but it was all caved in, so I didn't know if it actually was a hole that went all the way to the Dienger building, or if somebody tried to take the tunnel all the way to the Dienger building. I never found anything underneath the Dienger that looked like a tunnel coming from the other way. But they did say, the legend had it, that Mr. Dienger had built a tunnel between the building and the Kendall Inn, so that if they were attacked by Indians, that he could get his family out quickly from underneath the Dienger over to the Kendall Inn. I just don't know that there's ever been any real found evidence of that.